Okay, a lot of flower shops here. So if Johnny lived in Tallinn instead of San Francisco, he would never have a problem finding a dozen red roses for his fiancée Lisa. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
Viru Gate at sunset. Oh, my face is rather freezing. Maybe I'm gonna lose a part of it. It seems pretty damn cold. Let's see. Minus 18. Between minus 18 and minus 22. Yeah, kind of feels like. Yeah, here you can see the street. Pretty main street with a tram. But look at this beautiful park. All snowy. I think this is Musumägi Park. Yes, it is. Viru Hill, or Viru Gate Hill, or Musumägi, which is the kissing hill. Why? Because there are some sculptures. A moment after the kiss and a moment before the kiss. Okay, so this is a moment after the kiss. Well, she looks pretty nice, you have to admit that. Is this a sexist comment? I don't know. Let me know. Is it? Opera House here in Tallinn. Come on, let's see a moment before the kiss. And then I go and eat. And this is a moment before the kiss. I don't know, the snow doesn't really let me see much. So I don't know, I cannot really compare them. What's the moment before, what's the moment after? But yeah, this is the kissing hill, in case you didn't know. Right, let's move on. So what we have here, it's a borscht, really nice. Look how beautiful it looks. And then some salmon with potatoes, kind of like fries or whatever, but it looked good with some garlic sauce and small juice. I think this will do it. All right. Irish flag, shamrock, an Irish pub with karaoke. Here close to Viru Gate. Tallinn, probably the best destination when it comes to Christmas or pre-Christmas traveling. Oh, everything is so beautiful. Okay, let's see what I can show you around the city center real quickly before the sun is setting. I think now it's 2:15 p.m. But sun sets at about 3:30, so we don't have so much time. All right, let's check some stuff. I love these small streets. It's like all the tourists are packed in one or two places in the city center, and smaller streets like this one are almost tourist free. Look at this art cafe, and here we have some alcoholic beverages and coffee for €1. Look at this little terrace, minus 20 degrees. And you can sit here outside and get, I don't know, coffee and wine or milk. It may be a bit chilly. It's rather chilly for the terrace. Look how peaceful this area is, despite the fact it's extremely central. The beautiful Estonian flag here. I don't know if I ever mentioned, but since I was a kid, since I was like 9 or 10 years old, Estonian flag was my favorite flag in the world. I was very curious about countries and capitals and geography in general, so I just started to study this book with all the countries of the world and this atlas and everything. Yeah, so I always loved the Estonian flag. What else do we have here? European Union, Finland, Norway, Russia. And there's a pub with no name. Well, yeah, it's getting old a bit, this thing with pub with no name or whatever. So we have Great Britain, Australia, Ireland, England, Scotland, and the Estonian flag as well. Let's discover some more stuff in very Christmassy central Tallinn. That was a famous Christmas tree apparently. Didn't look anything like a tree, but I've read about it online that it's supposed to be one of the biggest trees constructed like this in the whole world. So I don't know, I may record some voiceover here or just write some explanations, because I have no idea. I forgot exactly what I've read, but it was something about this tree. So since I saw the info points there, okay, thought to myself, let's go inside and check the famous tree. I don't know, it's not it's maybe not for me. This is St. Nicholas Church. A bit of sunset, and pretty near this church is I have a problem with names. Harju Park or something like this. In the meantime, we can also check this. I saw earlier some an elderly couple basically going inside. They sit on this chair, and someone takes a photo of you, something like this. Hi, I'm in Tallinn, it's Christmas, yay. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Let's go to this Harju Street or park or whatever, where we can check some people skating. That should be fun. Harju Street. Here we have some old photos. Basically, this used to be the street from Tallinn to Harjumaa, and then to Pärnu and even Riga in Latvia. I'm going to Pärnu and then to Riga later. I mean, in some days / weeks. But yeah, then it was bombed in the Second World War. Didn't look so well, and some of the buildings were destroyed beyond repair. They were replaced then with this park, with this Harju Street Park. So they just created some more green spaces around the street. And look how beautiful it looks. nowadays. Okay, I need to go. I need to take a break. Basically, I drained like 5 batteries already. Despite the fact that I didn't film much, it's absolutely crazy at these super low temperatures. At some point, I put a battery inside the GoPro, and 1 minute later, it told me it's drained with 0%. I charged them to 100%, and it's just crazy because of this of these negative temperatures. It's about -20 Celsius right now, minus a bit Fahrenheit. I don't know. I think this was supposed to be one of the most haunted little streets in Tallinn. Definitely gonna go here again one of these days. Have some dark medieval stories on this street too. I remember this bar, Pörgu, I think. I don't know. I was here 2 years ago when I visited Tallinn in 2019, also in December, but without snow. Pörgu means hell, I think, in Estonian. So basically the pub, the bar / restaurant is downstairs, so you go down in hell, like literally. And they have decent meals and a lot of beers. It's like a microbrewery or something. It is nice. Pörgu. Maybe I go back there later and drink a beer. I remember 100 or 200 meters this way, there's gonna be a bar. Hell Hunt, with a naked lady and a wolf. I wanted to drink a beer at Pörgu, this devilish hell bar that I told you about. But it's closed today. They open on Wednesday, I think, the first time. Today's Monday. I also wanted to try the Depeche Mode bar. I went there 2 years ago. It was rather fun. Just Depeche Mode all the time. Met nice people there. It was really cool. But they open later today at 6. And I'm almost frozen. So I need to drink something. Hell Hunt it is. Let's go. Beautiful park here in front of Peak Street, in front of Hell Hunt.